Mr. Anand. Vinda ma'am, if you are able to hear, please unmute yourself. I think there is some technical problem coming in terms of networks. So I'll take this opportunity, Anand Bhai, to introduce you here. Mr. Anand, as I have just informed gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, he is from Tata Steel and with a very rich academic background and a long and decorated career. He is currently the business vertical head for services and solutions business of Tata Steel. He began his journey in 1993 in Tata Steel and having worked at various crucial leadership positions, he was also responsible for incubating and rolling out the services and solutions businesses of Tata Steel. His contributions have won many accolades and awards for Tata Steel as such, including the Shark Tank competition. A lead assessor of Tata Business Excellence Model and a qualified Baldrige examiner, he has been adjudged as a star leader thrice consecutively in Tata Group as well and Business Excellence in Tata Group Business Excellence Convention. He is a regular speaker at various renowned institutions like XLRI, IIM, CII conclaves on the subjects like commodities to brand, shaping the markets in a commodity business, B2C in the steel market, channel management, and rural marketing. He has also won India's Best CMO award from Marketing Mastermind iBrands 360. He was also a member of the jury in the WOW Awards 2018 and 2020 for experiential marketing. Let us put our hands together to have Mr. Anand with us here and to hear him out. Anand bhai, over to you.
Thank you, Gunjan. Thank you for the invite from the Empower Network. My name is Anand. I reside in Calcutta, where the Tata Steel's commercially we are headquartered. I've been asked by Gunjan, like many of you will be asked later for the elevator speech for a 5-minute speech. So I was wondering how many headlines can I fit into 5 minutes of my experience, but I'll try my best nevertheless. More than 2 decades of experience in Tata Steel. Before I was asked to lead this business, I was the chief marketing officer. While you may see that I belong to a large company, but believe you me, in this last 2 decades, I have my sole purpose of existence was curating, cultivating, and building the SME networks. Because more than 9,000 crores of our business, and Tata Steel is a 70,000 crore business, and 9,000 crores comes from SME business. And I know this is an SME forum, and I am addressing them. And now I look after the services and solutions business. The entire aspect of it is how do we in Tata Steel collaborate with a large number of startups, SMEs, in terms of business collaboration and solution partnering, and build an ecosystem around it. So for me, as Gunjan said, the world is because of collaboration. For me, any cliched word is important if there is a benefit attached to it. And I truly believe collaboration is beneficial all across the value chain. So before I start, when I went through the profile, I could see 32 participants across, and most interestingly, almost all of you all have started your business from post 2010, which means that I am addressing a startup, and that is where the entrepreneurial energy and the entrepreneurial nature of empowering yourself comes across. And very eclectic mix of audience that I'm from manufacturing. There is electrical, agriculture, civil construction. I can see a host of service industries like financial services and IT, and some exotic companies also that I'm representing. There is a professional singer. I can see spices export, and of course, nothing completes the forum without consultants. So there are environmental consultants, tax consultants, etc. So welcome again. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. So I will focus my speech around 2 things that Gunjan asked me to speak about. One is the opportunities that presents itself because of the Atmanirbhar program, Abhiyan program of the government. And secondly, from my own experience, how does collaboration with big businesses help grow the SMEs and make the SMEs a much larger enterprises? So going ahead, the first a little dope or a little information on the on the opportunities that are there in the Atmanirbhar Bharat program by the government of India, which was, I think, announced on the 13th of May 2020. So if you just sieve through the entire opportunity space, I think what it offers is a 3 lakh crore opportunity, which is collateral free and guarantee free credit, 100% credit guarantee, 12 months moratorium on the payment of the principals, and on the principal 4 years of tenor, and there is a benefit that goes to 45 lakhs of SME. So this is the kind of the overall arc. But the more importantly is, if you read between the lines, there are many supportive announcements that have also been made. Like, for example, 20,000 crores of infusion to stressed SMEs. So, and in the MSME segment sector, the fund of fund concepts of 50,000 crores, where the government is ready to support in the expansion of the SMEs. Then there is a distinction between manufacturing and service SMEs have been removed. The other advantage is local Hoga global program, where global tendering of less than 200 crores has been disallowed. And the other is a large participation in the GEM portal, that is the government e-marketplace portal. And believe you me, I do business in the GEM portal through my Nestin Solutions, and it is a huge opportunity space that is there for the taking. And that the participation or the leverage to the SMEs have been allowed. Apart from that, there are many partial credit guarantee schemes, EPF support for 3 months. So there is a lot of other collateral support that is there around the Atmanirbhar campaign. So what is it for the SME or the MSME space, that I will come to a little later. Now coming back to Tata Steel, in Tata Steel we do not call SMEs at all. 40% of consumption of steel in India is from the SMEs. We call them ECAs, emerging corporate accounts, because in my 20 years, I have built SMEs who have large corporate accounts now, be it M1, be it Nilkamal, be it, I can tell you Hajar names, Otis, there is Kone. And the point is that tomorrow's big businesses are SMEs today. So we call them emerging corporate accounts. So Tata Steel, as I've said, is a 70,000 crore enterprise in which we do close to 10,000 crores of procurement from SMEs every year, procurement. So for a big business like Tata Steel, which is true for any big business, where do the collaborations or partnership support? It is in procurement, it is in customers. 8,500 customers are served by Tata Steel directly in the SME space. That is around 9,000 crores of turnover. And SMEs are hugely used within the ecosystem as value adders. We have component manufacturers, we have solution partners, we have distributors. A dedicated distributor of Tata Steel has a turnover of anywhere between 150 crores to 1,200 crores. That is the kind of turnovers you can expect by association with big companies, and a host of other systems that gets developed in the ecosystem. And of course, there is a startup engagement in the IT, digital, and the new business spaces. So that is the opportunity that it provides in building the ecosystem. And that is my first aspect of the business. For an SME, building the ecosystem, a collaboration with large business is an imperative need. And that is important because it gives you an association as a supplier of products, or an association as a procurer of the services. And therefore, there is a big kind of a collaboration network that I am the head of the CII Innovation Forum in the Eastern region. And I can tell you the kind of curations that we can do in terms of large businesses and the SMEs being joined together can actually bring in, and I'll give you 2 or 3 examples, which can bring in a far larger, the 1 plus 1 makes almost a 5 kind of a business opportunity in the space that we occupy. So therefore comes my second point. The first point was building the ecosystem, collaborating with the large businesses. The second is SME as a value adder. It is important to understand that the amount of scope of value addition MSME can provide in the economy. I'll give you an example of 2 examples. One in the construction space, taking from Tata Steel. We have 23 distributors. As I told you, our distributors are close to 500 to 800 crores. But in the construction, these 23 distributors with their service centers take Tata Steel product close to 3,775 crores. They add 200 crores of value addition, that is around 4,000 crores. They, as a distributor, dedicated distributor, serve to small and medium construction companies. I'm not talking about L&T, Gammon, Shapurji. I'm talking about small construction companies. Uh, when I talk about it, this 4,000 crores becomes 90,000 crores to the economy in India. This is the value additions that SMEs can provide. So while they are recipients of base products, the collateral services and solutions, and I'll come to it because I lead the business now in Tata Steel, can move a 4,000 crores into a 90,000 crores economic value. And that is where the benefit of an SME comes in. Similarly, in automotive, because Pune is replete with automotive industry, we have about 70 distributors in the automotive and general engineering space. We do around 8,500 crores of business to them. They add around 500 crores of benefit or value addition, and about 9,000 crores of business is done with 9,000 SMEs that Tata Steel services. This 9,000 SMEs contribute to 65,000 crores of business as ancillaries or panels or tier 2, tier 3 vendors of the large companies. So again, I'm only talking the 65,000 crores is only from 2,300 customers of Tata Steel, where we have more than 25% SOB share of business. So that is the potential of magnification that an SME can offer. And I therefore, again, coming to point number one, collaboration of big businesses is important. Lastly, point number C is the last point of mine, is why the connect with the big businesses are beneficial. As I've said, if I were not, collaboration is a cliched word, but if it is attached to monetary benefit, it becomes an important word for businesses like you. First is value in use. There is a significant value in use or value maximization when you associate in the value chain of a large business. It could be an ancillary, it could be a consultancy, it could be, we deal with so many bespoke consultants, small bespoke consultants, just to for the specific objectivity, and therefore the value in use of the SME also increases. Second is your access to knowledge. Large businesses are storehouse of knowledge. So they are learning platforms that willy-nilly comes to you. In fact, I can tell you in 50% of our SMEs whom we call relationship customers, we could increase the productivity from anywhere between 8 to 10% just by bringing in the best practices of Tata Steel into the organization. This is a free knowledge exchange, and that is something else that is important for you. Third is, of course, for you, brand equity and referrals. I can assure you, if you associate with one company, it is very easy to associate into many other companies of that nature. That advantage an SME has, because there are very few times an exclusivity arrangements are made. You can have exclusivity in a product, but you do not have an exclusivity in your capacity. And therefore, this fungibility of capacity into large corporate houses expands exponentially when you associate with one big large customers. Then, of course, you leverage the ecosystem of the big businesses. The big business themselves will give you much bigger businesses, because you can leverage the ecosystem or the extended arm of the big businesses to grow. And I can give you a number of examples, but because of time, I'm not getting into it. And the third is, and the most important, is because of the new normal, permanency in revenue and growth. I'll tell you an example. Post the lockdown, in steel, the businesses that are growing the fastest, we are not only back to pre-COVID level, but we are almost 15 to 20% higher than our February levels in terms of sales, where we sell to SMEs. Because there is an inherent agility built into an SME business. And this agility leverages this kinds of marketplace disruptions or marketplace fluctuations, which is always has been a normal in India. And that is a large businesses like L&T and Gammon are not building space or building growth as much as the SMEs are. Automotive segment is growing because of the expansion the tier 2, tier 3 vendors could bring about so quickly post-COVID. That is the way an agility works for an SME because of your adaptability to change. Finally, I'll again close by what is the advantage. We had done a small survey on the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan with our SMEs. So a few snippets about what we had gathered in Tata Steel. One is that there is a broad agreement on the benefit. However, there are large procedural challenges. Awareness is very low. I think there is very low awareness of the program. But the good point is more than 90% of our 9,000 customers are eligible for this program to access funds from this program, which means it is broad-based. However, the banks, except SBI, very few private sector banks have started proactively engaging in this because I think the clarity of the process is not very clear. And as of today, only a very few MSMEs that we are associated with have been able to apply for this. One thing is that what I hear is distressed asset fund is not a big value add because there is a large dilution of equity which a SME entrepreneur would not like to have. But I think the interest on the bank rates have been capped to 9.25% for banks and 14% for NBFC, which will be, I think, quite beneficial. No global tender beyond 200 crores is also good. And I think that is something that you guys can leverage because I have seen a lot of my SMEs participate in the GEM and there has been a consistent uptick in the business that has come through. So that's a relatively small present or whatever speech I have given, and thank you. Welcome. I can engage with you over phone, over email, and thanks Gunjan for the invite. And I can take some Q&A.
Thank you, Anand Bhai. It was really nice hearing from you on the importance of collaboration, on the importance of SMEs getting collaborated with the bigger companies in their run. And believe me, these are the words which we always would love to hear. And as Empower Network, our promise to our members have been right from the day we have launched is that we will ensure that this connect is being maintained, sustained, and it grows together. So that's how it was here. And Anand Bhai, understanding that your commitment to other places, and since you won't be able to attend throughout the meeting, first of all, before you leave, a big thanks from the depth of my heart to be here, accept our invitation, and to grace this occasion. It was really nice to have you and hear out from you coming in, especially from a company like Tata Steel, throwing importance and showing us the importance of SMEs in today's market and how those SMEs can contribute not only to Indian economy but going forward to the global economy as such. Thank you very much, Anand Bhai. So, with your permission, I'll start the meeting, and you are most welcome to stay here as long as you want, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.